Today, we visit the famous Chinatown of Bangkok, an essential place if you visit Thailand, where gastronomy, history, and commerce are mixed in every corner. This bustling place has two very different and fascinating faces. During the day, it is filled with life with its shiny gold shops, traditional Chinese medicine shops, and an infinity of markets where you can find everything from aromatic spices to curious local objects. But at nightfall, the atmosphere changes completely. The lights come on, the aroma of freshly made food floods the streets, and the street food stalls become the real protagonists, offering a vibrant and authentic gastronomic experience. Chinatown was born when King Rama I, at the end of the 18th century, built the Great Palace and moved Chinese merchants to this area. They brought their traditions, their temples, their markets, and over time, they built one of the most vibrant neighborhoods in all of Asia. Here is the Golden Buddha, in the temple of Wat Traimit, a statue of more than 5 solid tons, hidden for centuries under a layer of plaster to prevent the Burmese from stealing it. But the secret was never known until it was discovered by accident in the 50s, when it fell to the ground during a move. A perfect symbol of Chinatown, gold hidden under the dust of time. Join us on our tour of the neighborhood. Because the Golden Buddha Temple is at the same entrance of Chinatown, it is an excursion that we can do on the same day if we coordinate the weather well. We can see the Golden Buddha Temple in the morning, if we plan to visit Chinatown in the morning, and then another in the evening. But if we want to do it all at once, I'll give you some advice. That's why my recommendation is, arrive around 3 in the afternoon. Dedicate about 30 to 40 minutes to tour the museum. Whenever we want to know the history of the place, then at 4 p.m. enter the Golden Buddha Room, and from there start walking towards the heart of Chinatown as the afternoon falls. If we don't want to go to the museum, arriving at 4 in the afternoon is enough. Getting here is very simple. You can take the MRT by getting off at Hua Lamphong Station and walk just a few minutes, or combine BTS plus boat if you come from more distant areas. You can also use taxi or Bolt-type apps if you prefer comfort. From here, we will start walking towards Chinatown, and there, lights, sounds, and street life, the adventure will really begin. The area is named after its main and most vibrant street, Yaowarat. It was built during the reign of King Rama V, Chulalongkorn, at the end of the 19th century, as part of a great project to modernize Bangkok and improve trade with the Chinese community. The name Yaowarat was given by King Rama V himself in honor of his son, Crown Prince Maha Vajiralongkorn. The curved layout of Yawat Street, if you look at it from the air, resembles the body of a dragon, a symbol of strength and wealth in Chinese culture. That's why many locals believe that the prince's real name and the shape of the dragon are spiritually connected, the young dragon that protects Chinatown's prosperity. But it's time to come and visit the area. Let's go. We walk along Yaowarat Street on the right side. There is a lot of traffic, but there is also a lot of traffic jam when you are walking. There are some protective fences to guide us along the road and be safe from cars. There is a huge variety of food stalls and restaurants, so take it easy and enjoy the walk. These grilled squid are very common in all markets in Thailand. You can choose one and they pass it through the fire for a couple of minutes to give it a final touch. Not only are there food stalls and restaurants on the main street, almost all the small streets that lead to Yaowarat have endless food stalls. In Chinatown, dim sum stalls are a must-stop. Steam, colors, and hot bites that are freshly prepared right in front of you. As the night progresses, the traffic becomes thicker both on the road and around the food stalls. It is very common to drink coconut water directly from the coconut, but you can also prepare it with crushed ice in a plastic cup. One of Chinatown's most curious and traditional products are edible birds' nests. They are considered a luxury food in Chinese culture, famous for its supposed health benefits. Here you will see them in soups, desserts, or in illuminated showcases as a symbol of tradition and prestige that is part of the neighborhood's identity. There are restaurants that have live music. They have a very attractive atmosphere, although there are also street musicians. We can eat roasted chestnuts. The smell floods the whole street. In Chinatown, we also find these chive pancakes, first steamed and then fried until crispy. A street classic that smells as good as it tastes. In the streets of Yaowarat, it is impossible not to notice the windows with lacquered ducks. These types of places, in the Cantonese style, are famous for their roasted duck, crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. In this store, we can buy it smoked and vacuum-packed. Pomegranate fruit juice is sold in small, cold, freshly prepared containers. Many of the dishes we can taste are very spicy, so we will have to be prepared. I had previously chosen a well-known restaurant where I was going to eat, but I preferred to do it inside the place instead of the terrace that, as you can see, was crowded. Lek Seafood is one of the classics of Yaowarat. A corner always full, burning stoves and fresh seafood that go from the wok to the plate in seconds. Here, the atmosphere is pure Chinatown. Noise, intense aromas, and dishes that arrive steamy and full of flavor. Inside the air-conditioned and quieter place, we will eat better. Although later it will be filled as well. The menu is very well made. We can see a photo for each dish, as well as several languages for the description. It has a lot of image quality, and we can get an idea of the dishes we are going to taste. On the wall, we also have the same photographs but of a larger size in case we want to see it in a better level of detail. I chose 2 dishes. I tried their fried rice with prawns, simple, aromatic, and full of flavor. Loose grains, egg, fresh chives, and freshly sautéed prawns, accompanied by lime and a spicy sauce typical of Chinatown. This other one is one of Lek Seafood's star dishes, crab with curry and egg. Creamy, soft, and full of flavor. A perfect mix between Thai cuisine and Chinese tradition, ideal to accompany with hot rice. The texture and the mixture of flavors of the rice is exquisite. You can also see the smoked flavor of the wok. The balance of the different flavors shows the wide tradition of this restaurant. I'm going to try both flavors now at the same time. Let's see how they mix on the palate, the consistent flavor of crab with curry and the already tasty rice. The mixture is very good, but in this case I'm going to prefer to eat them separately to better appreciate the flavors of each dish. These 2 plates of food, plus the drink, have only cost me 400 baht, which is about 11 euros. But the time has come to continue our journey. We still have a stretch of the sidewalk on the right, and move to the other sidewalk to continue enjoying our visit to the neighborhood. Durian, the famous fruit queen, could not be missing in any Thai market. This orderly chaos that is the neighborhood at this time, it is difficult to choose a place to eat and also what shopping to do. That's why I recommend you visit the street on Google Maps to take a look at the different restaurants. Look at how masterfully the cook prepares a seafood omelet. It looks extraordinary. These red stamp cakes are traditional Chinese sweets that symbolize luck and prosperity. You can also find a clothing stand, although it is a minority. Nuts, pickles, sauces, and all kinds of Thai products can be taken in one of these stores. This place is specialized in noodles. They work with tradition and mastery the product. We have already reached the end of the street. When we see this sign, it is time to turn around for what we will use the pedestrian crossing that is next to it. On the other side of the street, we will have more of the same. A lot of traffic, many hungry passers-by, and an infinite variety of food stalls. Practically nowhere else in Thailand will we find so many foreigners walking at the same time, and the streets are very lively, making this gastronomic walk a multinational experience, a showcase of Chinese and Thai gastronomy for the world. If we want to take dessert to the hotel, what better than trying the famous mango sticky rice? It is the best-known dessert in the country and will surprise you. Traffic jams and bustle will not stop well into the night. The constant entry and exit of taxis and tuk-tuks is a topic of the area. On this side of the street, seafood is king. There are many restaurants that have the fresh merchandise visible and that we can sit down to eat. We can also find sea fish and also red tilapia that is exquisite. We would also have liked to visit this very popular place. Nai-Ek Roll Noodles is a traditional restaurant known for its specialty in roll noodles. He has been serving this dish for decades, prepared with rolled rice noodles, clear broth, and cooked meats. Unfortunately, the place was overflowing. There are many fruit stalls. For a Westerner, it is a new world full of tropical tastes, fresh, very sweet, and peculiar flavors. Some places come in the Michelin Guide. In this other, we can see the skill of the cook preparing the duck, one of the main dishes of the street. We returned to the beginning of the street, as if the trip gradually returned us to reality. We stopped to wait for a taxi, still surrounded by the echo of the lights, the aromas, and the voices that made Chinatown such an intense experience. As the minutes go by, we try to assimilate everything we lived. The new flavors, the impossible colors, the stories hidden in every corner. We're leaving, yes, but something from Chinatown stays with us. And another part of us, without a doubt, stays there. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. If you like the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss the next content of the channel.